Three-point land, 5 of 17. Harden was 1 of 4, 3 of 13 overall from the field. Alexander Walker missing the first shot of the third quarter. Cleveland, a 50-win team for the second straight year. The Cavs right now are the 4 seed. They will finish in the top 4 and have home court in the first round. Mitchell on the baseline connects. Daniels driving, and a foul called. They're going to say on Harden on the drive as Daniels is looking.
This Atlanta team in the postseason, we need to learn as much as possible about how to win this matchup. Now on the other side, I don't care about seeding. I don't care about anything else. Just get one win to get us to the postseason.
Speaking of seeding, you do wonder about Cleveland if deep down, no disrespect to Detroit, it's been an unbelievable year. But would you rather play a team with not a lot of playoff experience or a championship team in Boston? That's if you can win your first round game. And that's the difference between 3 and 4 for the Cavaliers.
Well, they better not have senioritis. I mean, Kenny Atkinson started the year saying Cavaliers has got to prove some things. And I know their roster has changed, but they have a lot of pressure as Donovan bails them out. But Dave, there's some pressure on Cleveland as a collective group. And of course, James Harden has some individual pressure in the playoffs.
You just wonder about it in terms of Harden. How many more chances is he going to get at age 36? On the fall away, McCollum swishes it through. Just his second field goal. A 6-point lead again. Mitchell attacking. And Donovan Mitchell with the hot hand here in the third quarter. He is 9 for 10 from the field.
Look out, baby. You better not let him get started because he can dominate us. The best in the league, Donovan, at those.
Okongwu picks up his second foul. Nice pass, Mitchell. Allen tried to slam it from distance and couldn't. Had several missed dunks in this game. Some have been because of fouls. McCollum just coughs it up there. Bad turnover. Mitchell hangs in the air, finds Allen underneath. Count the basket and a foul on Jalen Johnson.
So it felt like it went
10 before that assist for the Cavaliers. Allen hits the free throw.
And he changed this game in a matter of disposition in 3-minute span.
He's up to 20 points now for the game. Three-pointer from Johnson, no good. Cavs can retake the lead. Mobley, really solid opening half on both ends. That rolls off the rim, another missed dunk. And then Allen fouled on the reach-in by Daniels. That's 3 on him. Points and 11 rebounds, and we just started the second half. Meanwhile, Allen is 7.
I like the play call.
21 free throw attempts to 5 for the Hawks. And Cleveland's back on top by 1. Johnson tried to wrap around that pass, and it was knocked out.
Else he gives you.
He's 0 for 3 from 3 in this game. McCollum off the mark on a triple try. Quick outlet, Mitchell. Mitchell gets past Alexander Walker, hangs and kicks it out to Wade. Wade underneath. Allen with the left hand.
Just attacking the weak spot of the Hawks. Just go to work in the post.
Even though Cleveland has already clinched the spot in the postseason as Okongwu flies to the rim and scores, the Cavalier intensity has definitely picked up here in this third quarter. Jared Allen has scored the last 7 points for Cleveland after Mitchell had 10 in a row. Mitchell working into the lane. Another basket. 22 now for Mitchell.
You're making it look easy.
Pull up Alexander Walker, hit it. First points of the second half for him, 13 for the game. Mitchell gives it up to Wade. Mitchell one-on-one against Alexander Walker with his shot clock down to 5. Hesitation, now pull up on the two-pointer. Too strong. Knocked out of bounds by Al's team All-NBA a year ago. And in the mix again this year. At a Cleveland foul, it's going to be on Merrill, his first, and the second team. Mid-range jumper. C.J. McCollum has always been good from about 15 to 20 feet.
He's just so good creating his own, so shifty.
Harden for 3. It's good. A much-needed bucket to get James Harden going, perhaps. Alexander Walker. Nice pass by Okongwu, but Jared Allen was right there to send it back. Had McCollum tried the shot. Now McCollum turns it over. Harden on the toe tap 3. He's so quick with that sidestep. Stays
17 advantage entering the week, the final week. West over East as Wade makes a nice defensive play.
and the stop. Well, Cleveland scored 27 points in the second quarter. They've already put up 23 on 9 of 13 shooting in 5 minutes in the third.
And Donovan is the first to always check out in their rotation. James will man that position by himself.
Great change of hands by Alexander Walker in the finish.
Well, he loves the left now. He is one player who actually has like 80 makes with his left and his right.
Strus three, no good, but rebound Wade. We're showing you that graphic on the East. You look at 5 through 9. There's still a chance if Atlanta were to lose tonight, they could drop to the play-in. That's how competitive the Eastern Conference is this year. Harden beats the shot clock buzzer, but it's no good, and rebounded by Alexander Walker. Detroit has already clinched the #1 seed in the East at 57-22. Cade Cunningham healthy again. That's great news for the Pistons. Inside a foul, and Kuminga got tangled up with Jarrett Allen. That's his set. Atlanta. The Hawks will be in Miami Sunday. Cleveland will host Washington here Sunday. Three-pointer Harden. He's caught fire here in the third. He's got 3 threes in the third after just 1 in the first half and a foul.
But to me, Dave, this turnaround in this game is
22 points for Mitchell. Okongwu with the second free throw. But James Harden, you don't get to be number 9 all time in scoring if you're going to let a bad half get in your head. Because he really struggled in that first half, but it hadn't bothered him at all. He missed that 3, though. And Jalen Johnson, who's 7th in the league in rebounding, gets it ahead. And a foul inside on Johnson, shoving Ellis to the ground.
It was a fascinating team to me because of the depth of talent when they're healthy and the optionality that Kenny Atkinson will have. Play double big, you can stagger bigs. You know, get James with one rim pressure big and a bunch of shooters.
Okongwu with the block on Harden. They got a 5-on-4 with Harden still in the backcourt. Johnson has it rejected. Kept alive for Atlanta with a shot clock at 7. Kuminga step back 3. Pinballs to Mobley. Strus playing his 10th game of the year. Missed the first 67 with a foot injury. Just adds to the depth of this Cleveland team, but an empty possession there.
These reps are important for Strus, because that's it right there. I mean, I think the shooting will come back easily. He's a grinder defensively. He's got to have great body position. He can't have longs to step on that end, right? He's got to stay strong.
His 7th year out of DePaul was a big part of the Miami Heat's run to the finals a few years ago. Hard, nice feed and the slam by Mobley. Timeout Atlanta. Mobley up to 18 for the Cavaliers in a game that Atlanta has to win. The Hawks win and they're in the playoffs, but if they lose, they got to play the Cavs again Friday. They're on the road Sunday in Miami. They can't really mess around here knowing they need one win as Kuminga hits a 3. As Orlando, it looks like Magic going to win the night, keeping their hopes alive of being in the top 6. You got Philadelphia, Toronto, Charlotte's not done. Out of bounds going to stay here.
That's crazy.
1 and 2 in the West are, but then you got 3, 4, 5. The Lakers looked like they were certain to be 3, but then the Reeves and Doncic injuries, and now, can they even get home court in the first round? Alexander Walker again exchanging from the right to the left hand and finishing off glass.
I mean, that was spectacular. I wouldn't want to have to make a living on that difficulty.
I think we're seeing again, though, with Alexander Walker, that the ceiling is higher maybe than people realize. He's averaged over 20 this year as Johnson misses inside, but there might be another gear for Alexander Walker. Gets out of the way, trying to pull the chair up. Gay with the swat away, but there's Mobley racing down court to follow it up.
I agree on Alexander Walker, though. Yeah, I thought he gained tremendous confidence from his play in the playoffs with Minnesota last year.
Kuminga misses the 3. Mobley with 20, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks. Schroeder drives, count the basket, and a foul.
Change directions.
Cleveland is outscoring Atlanta 50-25 here in the second half. Down 7 at halftime, but now an 18-point lead. Johnson just 8 points, 3 of 13 shooting, and now 0 for 4 from 3. Thinking with the offensive rebound, though. Alexander Walker, it was knocked away by Ellis, 7 to shoot.
This is what you need to do against Atlanta, too. You want to make them, you want to take them out of transition, make them execute deep into the clock.
Johnson working on Harden, leans in. Another miss, but he was fine. Tonight's Cleveland locked into the top 4 and likely number 4. Losing the tiebreaker with the Knicks. Mitchell hits a cutting Mobley. Back out. Mitchell with the attack. That was blocked by Gay. Might have been on the way down. Kuminga in the open floor. Blew the layup. And then Daniels blew another one. McCollum maybe traveled. And finally the ball goes in the basket.
Donovan Mitchell, was that in the cylinder? That looked like it was close.
Schroeder lost the ball. And it's a turnover by the Cavaliers.
Boy, I mean,
started.
Yeah, it sure did.
Down.
It sure did.
Big sequence here for the Hawks. They have enough firepower. Only down 14. They need this one from Johnson. They don't get it. He's 0 for 5. Mitchell with 27 points. Shot clock down to 5. Harden left wide open. Unable to connect. McCollum off the bounce, and he gets the bounce, and a timeout. Feels like it's at a different level. He's usually fired up when things are going well, but we've seen several emphatic reactions after big-time shots. Kuminga gets the layup, and it's a 10-point game. You saw the big 4 there. The reason we showed you that for Cleveland, it's only the 7th game they've played together this year since the Harden trade. Trying to find a rhythm as the group. Right now, just 2 of them are on the floor together, Harden and Allen.
Atlanta trying to come back in this one. A lot of pressure on the defensive end.
It's an 8-0 Hawks run, and a strip by McCollum. He rips it away from Harden. Daniels. Gay's 3, no good. It falls right to Johnson, but they're going to wave it off and call a foul, and that is 5 on Jalen Marginal, and a 5th foul on Jalen Johnson. And the 3rd team foul on the Hawks, who trail by 10. They were down by 18 earlier in the quarter. Allen got McCollum off his feet and throws it down. 5 minutes into the final frame. Hawks win, and they're in. They need 1 win over their last 3 games to clinch a top 6 playoff spot. McCollum from the mid-range. It's good.
Donovan Mitchell getting his last rest here.
Cleveland locked into a top 4 spot. They will have home court in the first round, likely against this Hawks team. 3 off the heel by Harden. Loose ball foul called.
To bodies and wanting to know where he is and use a dribble. Get to the cup. So important.
Got a little bit of a kick out of C.J. McCollum leaving his feet.
Yeah.
Pump fake of Allen. I think he's going to block that. Alexander Walker now 19 points. And here come the Hawks. Back with an 8. A very potent offensive team in Atlanta as Schroeder saved it before losing his balance. And now Allen going to get called for Atlanta with a chance to maybe get it down to 5 at the midway point of the 4th quarter. Daniels, drive and kick. Kuminga thought about it, thought better of it. Now Alexander Walker hoists and hits a 3. Alexander Walker's got 22. He has come alive here in the 4th quarter. And McCollum with the save. Daniels with the slam. It's a 3-point game. Timeout.
They've got 4 turnovers. And Dyson Daniels, the guy never stops.
And he's able to force a turnover there against Jared Allen. He's got 4 steals and a block. And it pinballs right back to him. He missed the shot. Gay the offensive rebound. Kuminga for the tie. Gay can't tip it in. Bodies hit the floor. Out of bounds. Going to stay with Atlanta. Daniels didn't look like he was ready for the inbound. He spins against Allen. Gay was up high, couldn't get to it. Mobley with the rebound is 15.
But Gay's activity level has been a big part of this comeback.
And Alexander Walker fronting Mobley down low. Harden sees it. He's got the bigger Mohamed Gay defending him. He fouls Harden. Will go to the line.
Just the master of it.
And he gets the first free throw. But that was his first free throw attempt of the game. Now 2 for 2.
Again, Jared Allen, the 5-man. The reason he can be in the paint, and you see Daniels, he's got to screen it. Now you got to go into a dribble handoff, and Allen's just sitting in the paint.
Alexander Walker, high off the window. It drops with the left hand. How many times have we seen that tonight from him?
Oh, my God. He's against both bigs.
Mitchell missed the layup, knocked out of bounds. It will be Atlanta ball.
A lot of work in.
And now 5 of 5 at the line, 21 points. The lead back to 5. Alexander Walker on the sidestep 3. Rebound Mobley, number 17. Atlanta's got within 2 a couple of occasions, but James Harden has been able to score on the other end or at the line. Harden driving on McCollum. He's doubled. Now Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Merrill to the corner, and Mobley, and his 3 around and out. Alexander Walker. What a shot with a right hand. It fell off the rim, though. Now Merrill on the other end. Hard, great look inside. Mobley grabbed by McCollum. 21 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 assists. He's a very good passer, but the free throw issues continue. He's 5 for 9. Intensity, the edge that he has. Very aggressive offensively. Gets the bounce on the free throw to push the lead to 6 with 3 to play. Again, this is the likely 4-5 matchup in the East. The Hawks are in the playoffs if they win this game. They need one more win to clinch. Cleveland has already got home court and a top 4 finish insured. McCollum gets the bounce to make it a 4-point game.
C.J. McCollum just attacking Sam Merrill. Sam, stood him up, made him, get to that second and third move. But C.J. very capable of creating his own.
Alexander Walker watching James Harden, who's trying to cross him over. Harden, couple of fancy dribbling, trying to get too fancy. Alexander Walker, looks like they could have called a transition take foul on Harden. Kuminga with the smash. It's a 2-point game.
I love the toughness and resilience of this Atlanta Hawk team.
Just outside 2 minutes to go. Now it's Mitchell. McCollum's got him on the switch. We'll see if Daniels helps. Shot clock at 6. Merrill with airspace, but the 3 is way off. Atlanta can tie or take the lead. Alexander Walker just lost the ball.
He had a quick shot earlier, a couple of possessions ago, then a miscue there. So a tough stretch.
Mitchell into the lane. Puts up the shot, and he's fouled.
Get it.
5th foul on Daniels. Mitchell now with 28 points. And now one shy of another 30-point night. Cleveland by 4, 90 seconds to go. Alexander Walker trying to get free from Merrill. Get handsy. He's got 5 fouls. McCollum's pull-up, no good. Rebound, Allen. Big possession for the Cavs. Mitchell gets past Daniels. He's got to be careful. He's got 5 fouls. Instead, an offensive foul is called. Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan twirled his finger
to the basket.
This is part of it for Atlanta, right? They're so aggressive defensively. 5th in steals, 6th in deflections, jump passing lanes. They score a ton off turnovers, but they bring a level of physicality to minimize or try to mask their interior weakness.
Degree of difficulty very high on that Kuminga shot, and it's 1 and done for Atlanta. 2-possession game inside a minute to go. Timer now at 7. Harden against Alexander Walker. Harden driving, leaning in, now backing up, missing the shot. Rebound Gay. Hawks got to hurry. McCollum blocked by Harden, and then out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell, trying to throw it off of Alexander Walker. Hawks have 2 timeouts.
They're going to get Dean Wade back on the floor for the defensive possession. They'll sub out Donovan Mitchell.
Again, both Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels have fouled out. Sam Merrill, who is defending Alexander Walker, has 5 for Cleveland. Now on the switch underneath Okongwu. Good rotation by Cleveland defensively. Kuminga missed the layup. Mobley saves it to Harden. McCollum's got to foul him. They're down 6. He doesn't. Cleveland gets it ahead. And now the Hawks are backing away. They will take the defeat. Atlanta will have to win one of the next 2. At home against Cleveland Friday or at Miami Sunday to clinch a playoff spot. The Cavs